Hello everybody and welcome to Mr. Eichler's first official video blog post of the year. There's entirely too much to write today, so instead I figured it'd just be a lot easier to make a blog post and have a little conversation with everybody. So to begin with, congratulations to all the kids, all the parents, all the everybody's. We're all signed up. Everybody is logged into 365. Everyone is logged into the Wi-Fi. We are 100% good to go. This week it is school. We're doing math, we're reading, we're writing, we're social studying and sciencing, and it's cool. I wanted to remind everybody that OneNote is set up in three basic sections. Actually, four if you think about it. When they log into OneNote, if you go to the very top and ask them to show you how to jump around through the menus, but at the very top menu you'll see a little section. There's two tabs there with class notes and then Mr. Eichler section. That's password protected, and there's nothing really horrible in there. It's just where I put things that I don't want them to see, activities we're going to do tomorrow that I just want to have ready that I can drag and drop and go. That's that top section. That class notes section is more for the parents than it is for the kids. Everything you need to know in there is in there. The meeting notes from last week's open house is in there, as well as the meeting notes from the Wasiga meeting. That is all in there. I'll get to Wasiga in a minute. Then if you click on the context journal, or content journal, excuse me. The content journal is the textbook of the classroom, and this is where I will put everything class for all subjects. Anything that I have, all notes that I give, they will be able to find and use in that section. And then there is their section, and that is their name. And if they click on that tab, that is their journals for each subject across the curriculum and places for them to go there. The collaboration journal is the third section, and we're not using that one yet. We will be, though, very, very soon. Also, I would like to say that there is a new tab in their journal, and this is the missing work tab. When kids are out sick, towards the end of the day, after 12:30 or so, 1 o'clock, 1:30, as soon as I can get to it, either at lunch or during planning time, I will be dragging and dropping individually, if you're out that day, notes, classwork, assignments, worksheets, anything that I can put directly to them, I will put directly to them in that part, and they can write back to me if need be, and we can have a closed conversation through that section if we need to. Also, there is a new homework tab in the content section. I can't say that word today. Content. The content section, there is a new tab called the homework tab. They're still going to be filling out their homework in their My Homework planners, and I want them to do so. But in case something gets lost in translation and you're not sure of something, I'm going to write the assignments there on the board for them to then copy into their My Homework section. I don't want them to lose that skill of still writing down their assignments, because other teachers aren't going to have this nice little hookup, and they still need to know how to do that. Chaperones for Wasiga. See, I told you we were going to talk about that. I still need some. I have one mom and one dad signed up, and that's really weird because those fingers are really huge they're close to the screen. Big finger. Can you tell it's the end of the day? I've got one mom and one dad signed up for Wasiga. I need 3 more of each. I need 3 more moms and 3 more dads. So if you'd like to go to Wasiga, please send me an email and I'll put you on the list. Right now, everyone's going because I just have one of each. If I get more than 4 of each, then we'll see what's what, and I might be able to bring you. I may not. We'll do a drawing if I can't bring everyone. So that being said, send in those emails for that. And finally, a couple of apps that, if you would, please download. The first one, I think everybody in the room has, but maybe 1 or 2, which is the iMovie app. It depends on how you bought your iPad and when you bought it and whatnot. Sometimes that is free. Sometimes it costs $4.99. Regardless, it is a fantastic app, and we will be using that throughout the year to do projects like starting tomorrow. So if you don't have that one already, please download iMovie. And then Worldly Wise 3000. That's 3000. Worldly Wise is our new vocabulary book, and there is a digital component with it. I am anticipating that we're going to be able to use that with our books. So if you could download that, and if it works out, it might be it doesn't work out, we'll end up deleting them. But if you could have that downloaded, we'll get that hooked up as soon as I know how to hook it up. And then finally, an app called Brainscape. Brainscape is a flashcard app. And we will be using that as well this year with many different subjects and stuff that they can then have their flashcards online, or online through an app rather, as well as having the option to have just regular old paper flashcards, as they might be more comfortable with as well. Brainscape has really neat little data statistics, and it'll tell you which ones you're answering right, which ones you're not, which ones you need to work on, so on and so forth. So there's some good tracking that can go on through there as well. Lastly, I just want to talk really quickly about what we're doing this week in school and what all we're learning. In math, we are doing our place value and learning how to write numbers as numbers from words, words to numbers, expanded notation, all that good stuff. There will be a quiz this Friday. Please make sure they know and understand their place values through the 1 millions place. There will be extra credit for the 10 and 100 millions place. In reading, we are reading The Lemonade War. We are doing a novel study and beginning to learn our first Lit Circle jobs. We are also, through The Lemonade War, learning our social studies standards for economics. So we're kind of doing two at the same time there. In writing, we are going to be doing a grammar project this week, and we will be writing sentences and doing some little videotaping and editing fun. I'm looking forward to this one. It's the first time I'm going to do a project like this, and I'm thinking it's going to turn out really cool. I had this idea last week, and it's kind of snowballed, and I'm really excited about it. So tonight is the first phase where they need to write their sentences. This is all written out in the writing notebook in the content section of their OneNote journals if you need more clarification on what to do. And so tonight, again, they're just going to be writing out their sentences for each of their 6 or 7 letters of the group that they are in. Everybody writes a sentence for each letter of their group. And finally, in science, we are studying our water cycle and dipping our toes into the weather pool. So we'll finish up our water cycle PowerPoint this week and do a fun little experiment later on this week as well. So that is everything in a nutshell. Thank you all for tuning in. I promise there won't be this much information weekly, or at least I hope not. Everybody have a great week. We'll see you all soon.